Hey guys, the day has finally come, and when I say that is because I think there's gonna be a grand opportunity on Bitcoin. And this time around, I sadly have to go against everyone on Twitter, 4chan. I see people posting this stuff daily that Bitcoin is going to 300k, 500k, I don't know, half a million, 1 million, that you will, if you will hold only one Bitcoin, you will be rich in the future, on all of that merry stuff, which, again, it could happen in the future. I'm not trying to predict so far in future. Always found some these sort of things, just uncanny, because essentially speaking, if you want to make money, you have to be trading in the day. And me, at the end of the day, I do love to trade trend, because if you're trading trend, it's essentially you're going to be making money trading, because there's this saying, trend is your friend, and it's there for a reason. But when you see a structure like this on Bitcoin, I mean, surely if you go on high time frames, you can see everything is looking nice. And when people see chart like this, it definitely gives them exciting times, tingling times. As you can see, it could tingle their spidey sensors. But to me, which I've been doing this for a little bit of a longer time, this actually calls for opportunity, and I will be smashing a short right now on Bitcoin. And I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why. So a really strong reason right now, if I switch over to Bybit, you can see that, but just by holding the short, you can see the funding rate is super strong at the moment. Just by holding a short, you could be almost making up to 1% a day, which is absolutely crazy funding times, right? I mean, we haven't seen something like this since a while ago, back on Ethereum, when it was, I think, the same for longs. I'm not sure if it was same for longs or shorts, but 0.25% every 8 hours, it's actually a pretty insane funding rate, right? And not only that, what we had a little bit of a breakdown, as you can see, and we bounced from a bullish point. Again, this is the sort of area that we need to hold to remain bullish. But since we already went up and crashed all the way down and lost this level for more than 2 hours, I'm actually pretty much okay smashing a short right now, because the reward is so big. And what I mean by saying that the reward is so big, well, if I do a line right here where the short has been initiated, right? You need to see that I am going to place my stop loss above the high. And if I do that above the high, and if I only take my profit target all the way down to 16k, which is gonna be like sort of a basic first profit target, we all know I'm gonna be aiming 14k, as I was saying already in the previous videos, right? So only if I'm aiming for 16k, it is already 5R. The stop is incredibly small. It's like less than 3% this time around, and you can see why this is so powerful. And only if I aim for the first profit target, which is super near in this case, I get 5R, which in this case, I have to be right 20% of the time for this to be a profitable trade. Now, we all know, because this is based off low time frame, that the success ratio of this trade is definitely above under 50%, right? But for us, we need to only be right 20% of the time for this to be profitable. So now you can quickly add up. The percentages we are getting are not super amazing if we aim 16, right? The percentages, you could say we are having a gap of 20%, which again, if you got such odds in let's just say casino, you would be taking that bet anytime, right? Because it's basically a no-brainer bet, right? But once you start scrolling that target all the way down to 14k, right, or maybe front run it a little bit at 14,300, you can see that we get 9 to 10 R's. So which means that we only have to be right 10% of the time to break a profit. Now this is when you start getting that no-brainer idea, right? You're starting to figure out that this is a no-brainer short right now. And I was explaining this in the past video, is like every time I'm gonna get a sort of a small time frame signal from Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin is gonna be looking like this, like it is right now, Bitcoin didn't really test lower levels, I'm gonna move in onto short, because I do think there's a huge potential reward for it, right? And I'm even gonna tell you another reason why this is a no-brainer short. If you followed our videos and you actually went on long on either Ripple or Ethereum, as I was preaching for, quote unquote preaching for so long, right? Then you would also not only be making money on Ethereum right now, but you also hedge yourself against the fall, right? So basically what you're doing right now, you're making money on Ethereum where it goes up, and you're shorting Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoin goes down, you cover that loss, what you're gonna make on Ethereum. So essentially speaking, it has to work like less than 5 or 4 to 5% out for you to be a profitable on the trade. And now you start seeing this, why this trade right now, when you have opportunities like this, they should be no-brainers to take. You're not risking too much. If it goes wrong, your Ethereum will rise much larger than your loss on the Bitcoin. But if it goes right way, you're gonna make a lot of money, essentially speaking, right? You're gonna be profitable in every single way. So let's just say, so as I say, if you take the profit target right here, you will be seeing that, you know, it's about at 16,400, and you can see this is about 5R or 11% on the entire chart move. But if you take the profit target all the way down here, wait, sorry, I'm gonna add another line here, all the way down here at 14k 300, we're gonna front run it just a little bit, you know, so that we're not gonna be missed. You can see that we are making almost 10R or 22% on the entire coin, right? And now you're starting to make start to see sense why this makes, so I mean, essentially so much sense, right? The stop loss is very small, the trade is tight, and if we get negated, we make money, right? Because we're obviously gonna move into alts. And you know, also we're gonna also we look at our Bitcoin dominance chart, which I'm gonna do in another video. You will see that we pretty much nailed that one to a dot, and if it's gonna really turn around down there, we're gonna see some amazing pullbacks, you know, pump ups on the alts, and see some real action. But yes, I mean, in the future, I would definitely be longing around this area as well, which I'm probably gonna make another video if it comes down there, right? And I'll also be looking for 10 grand. You know, 10 grand is very well possible in the future. I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna go over the top before that happens, right? Because obviously you're no magician, you don't have a crystal ball, you don't know, right? But you know, if it ever comes down to a 10 grand, which we have very high chances in the future of happening, right? I will be definitely smashing a good size long there as well, because you know, it is it's the most main area on the entire chart. And you know, if we don't get reaction down here, I would really be shockingly surprised, as I would like to say, right? So yes, this is the trade I will be taking before I go to bed right now, and hopefully we'll see if it plays out. We'll see tomorrow how it goes, right? Especially in US Open, we should see some action. And of course, guys, show us some love, you know, subscribe to our channel, you know, watch our videos. You see, we do these videos every day except on Sunday, but even this latest Sunday we even made it, right? So we made it every day, right? And also join us at free force chat community, where we, you know, discuss the stop losses. We do BTC analysis daily and all that stuff that helps you on your path to becoming a trader. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you on the next one.